Hello everyone, LadyPhoenix here, and welcome back to some more BioShock. So in the previous video, we started on Farmer's Market, and I believe we collected all of the bee enzymes from the bee apothecary. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not saying that right. For the Lazarus Vector. And in this video, which is also post-commentary, this part and the next part will also be commentary. In this video, we are going to go to the winery to get some distilled water, which is the last portion that we need for the Lazarus Vector. Now, I don't create the Lazarus Vector in this video, nor in the next video. I decided to wait till we get back to Arcadia because we have to, and I don't know what the crap happened there, but anyway, we have to put the Lazarus Vector inside of Julie's, inside her office to bring Plant Life back into Arcadia. And there's a U-Vented machine there anyway, so I decided to just go ahead and just wait till we get to that point. But like I said, we're just gonna get some distilled water. I get more than enough distilled water to create the Lazarus Vector. I don't know if, why is it doing that? I have no idea why it's jumping like that. But anyway, and this is the reason why that I'm doing post commentary, because my my audio, chunks of my audio was just missing. I have no idea why, and apparently chunks of the video is missing as well, but I can't, you know, redo what I recorded because, well, I overwrote the save files, both of the save files. So unfortunately I have to make do with what I have, but sorry about that. But you know, unfortunate things happen. At least I can correct it. At least it isn't an incorrectable situation to where I have to like redo the Let's Play. And if I had to do that, I would definitely, the Let's Play would definitely be put on hold longer than what it already has. Usually at this time of year, you know, things slow down at work and I can be able to record more videos in chunks. Like usually, today is December 31st, so Happy New Year's Eve. And Happy New Year, because this won't be posted until Wednesday, and it's Monday. But usually work would kind of slow down, you know, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but we've been working, you know, 6 days consistently, and I just don't work 8 hours all the time. Sometimes I do stay over for an extra 4 hours. So it got pretty hectic for me, which I'm surprised. Usually around this time of year, I would have all of my Let's Plays, you know, done or whatever. I never have a Let's Play roll over into the new year, so it's definitely something new. Definitely with the...
Why do they wear those masks? Maybe there's a part of them that remembers how they used to be, how they used to look, and they're ashamed.
Well, it's like that for any drug user. Anytime you use, you know, heavy drugs or heavy alcohol, your appearance, you know, it changes. It shows. And I don't know how it got the turret, but I was trying to go for the camera. And I was like, screw it, and I turned to the turret. I don't know why my meter is missing. I really don't know why. But thankfully, I was able to do that auto hack before the camera recognized me or whatever. And I guess someone triggered a camera, another hacked camera, because the light is blue. If it was red, that means I triggered it. So I'm assuming the splicer had triggered a camera, you know, somewhere else in the market. And anytime you trigger a camera, all the other cameras have that white spotlight thing and search around and look for enemies, whether it was hacked or not. I didn't know this until just then. Like, I knew it did it for hacked cameras, but I didn't know it also did it for unhacked cameras. So that was something that kind of threw me off. That's why I kind of backed up a little bit, because I was kind of confused as to why the alarm was tripped in the first place. And then I was concerned because it was blue, and it's like, okay, it's friendly, but this particular camera that's in here with me isn't. So I was kind of thrown off a little bit, but no worries, I didn't get affected anyway. I was able to hack this just fine and loot this area just fine. The distilled water, I believe, is actually downstairs because we are in the winery. But like I said, the distilled water is downstairs where all the other wine and whatnot is stored. This video is a little over 19 minutes simply because BioShock is the type of game that rewards you if you take your time and actually look around. And that's what I like to do with this game, especially going through my audio diaries, which is something that I need to actually address real quick. Just a brief reminder. I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous post-commentated video, but I know in this post-commentated video, I'll just say something. There is a glitch that happened with one of my audio diaries, and looking into this video, I thought it was this video, but it wasn't.
The children must remain functional to be effective producers of Adam. I had hoped we placed them into vegetative state so they would be more pliable. I find being around them very uncomfortable. Even with those things implanted in their bellies, they are still children. They play and sing. Sometimes they look at me and they don't stop. Sometimes they smile.
Well, they're like that because of you, Tenenbaum. You put the lives of children at risk for the sake of your research. Good job. Good job. But anyway, it's not in this video, but it's the next video that caused my audio diaries to glitch, and it's clear and it's obvious that I got it, and which I'm glad that I was able to at least show it off, which was another reason why I wanted to salvage this recording session, because of that glitch audio diary. Thankfully, in order to get the historian trophy, you need to obtain 100 audio diaries. If I'm not mistaken, if the trophy system is the same as it was for the PS3 version, which I'm pretty sure it is, because this is a remake on the PS4 that I'm playing. If the trophies are exactly the same, which I'm 100% sure that they are, I think you get that trophy, the historian trophy, if you collect 100 audio diaries, and I think in total it's 120. So thankfully I got cheated out that audio diary, but I wasn't cheated out. I'm not going to get cheated out the trophy as long as, I continue to get all the audio diaries. But I won't be able to play it back anymore because it's not under my list anymore. But I'll get to that audio diary when we get there. But that's just an FYI, just a reminder that I don't have that in my inventory. I tried to restart my PS4 and everything and restart the save file, and it's not in my inventory at all. So
Do you have all the components for the Lazarus Vector yet? If you do, best head to a crafting station. Then head back to Langford's lab and put the whole witch's brew in the mister. That should clear this fog right up.
it should. But that's just the FYI. Again, I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but I definitely will say it again in the next video when it's more relevant, when we get to that audio diary. I can't wait till I get to higher level plasmids, specifically Electrobolt 2 and Incinerate 2, and Winter Blast 2, because those are the main 3 plasmids that I use the most. I love them all. And I believe this is the only power to the player station. I don't think I got one in the last video. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. I believe this is the only one. That's something that I also need to look up on. So far, as of this day, I have gotten all of the power to the people station. I'm not really concerned about showing that to you guys. It's just more for my benefit. My concern is giving you guys all the audio diaries, letting you listen to them or whatever. And oh my god, I almost swung on that Big Daddy. I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been bad. Yeah. I at least want you guys to get all of the story, because story is important. Like BioShock has a very, very great story and very good gameplay for the first two. Now the third one, Infinite, it's not as good as the first two, I will admit. But then again, I don't like 2's story all that much. I mean, it's not as good as the first one. So the gameplay improved in 2, but the story kind of went down. But we'll get more off into that when it's more relevant. But you know, when you doing post commentary, you tend to drift off into and digress into other categories. But I'm glad that it's not all bad. I'm glad that the audio kind of just chopped up in a way. Kind of, sort of glad, because I do plan on doing, I have not done a Final Fantasy game on this channel, and that's bad. I do plan on buying another PSP and taking better care of it, because I don't know what happened. I guess I dropped it because I was playing my PSP on the Greyhound bus when I first moved to Tennessee. That's how I got here, via Greyhound bus, and I met my mom here. What I mean, met my mom here, I mean like met up with her, not like meet my mom for the very first time. But I met my mom here, and I think I did drop it a couple of times when I would get in and out the bus or whatever, because I know when I got to Tennessee, when I finally got home to Tennessee, I had played it, I had booted it up to finish up Daxter, and it was like black crap on the screen. Like, it didn't hinder me from playing, but it's kind of a nuisance to deal with. It still works and it still is functional, but the screen is just essentially messed up, and I just want another PSP to play. And with the Final Fantasy, I do have the PS1 version, but it is so inferior because I realized that in the PS1 version, they don't have MP points. They have a certain amount of times you can use a spell. Like, I think level 1 magic you can use about 16 times. And then the highest level magic, which I believe is like level 8 or 10, you can use it like up to 10 times, and then that's it. And to me, that is so lame. That alone would just irritate me. I have been watching my good friend Johnny play it as a Let's Play, as a brush up, because it's been a while since I've played the early Final Fantasies, and he has done a Let's Play on Final Fantasy 1 and 2. And then that in the PSP version is better graphics, is slightly extra stuff, and the music's good, you know. The other PSP is a great port, and Portbot, he went down for the cause. He got rid of the 2 other 3 for me. Portbot. But yeah, and when I do finally decide to Let's Play, you know, the Final Fantasy games, at least for the first and second one, because the encounter rate is so ridiculous, I will be doing that in post commentary. That entire Let's Play will be post commentary for both of them, because there's just no way I can be able to record it on my own time. I don't know why I didn't electrocute the water before. Like, I don't know why I didn't hop out the water to electrocute it, but whatever. And I try to get these. I think I do end up getting one of these bots, because someone triggered the camera. So I think I do end up using Winter Blast on these on one of these bots or whatever, so I can make them my friend to take along with me. And I think the next perk for the bot is auto hack, like with my turrets. I believe that's it. And I was kind of disappointed that the perk that I just got didn't allow me to have that. I just got double damage, which I try not to trigger any alarms or anything with the bots anyway. So to me, that's just kind of like blah. But I think there is an instance or two where the game kind of forces you to deal with bots. So And my wallet is full, like the cap is 500, and I'm already in. How the heck did I miss? I don't know. But anyway, there we go. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I get it. But yeah, that's unfortunate. But it's whatever. I mean, as long as I get the research done, and I do like to have my research done on all of them. The only ones that I wasn't able to start really is Spider Splicers and Bouncer Big Daddies, because we haven't ran into Spider Splicers since Neptune's Bounty, and Bouncer Big Daddies we haven't ran into since oh, you'll be fine. The Bouncer Big Daddies we haven't ran into since Medical Pavilion, the first level. So Bouncer Big Daddies, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Bouncer Big Daddies and Rosie Big Daddies are Big Daddies, just one has a drill and one has a gun. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I guess you could say, they are their own separate research. So I'm pretty far ahead in the research for the Rosie Big Daddies, which are the ones that was just in the frame or on the screen momentarily. It's the one with the guns, and you know the bouncers are the one that charges after you with the drill. To me personally, the bouncers are easier to take care of simply because you can run away from them, like I was doing with the very first Big Daddy that I took down, and I am so proud of myself that I didn't die against that Big Daddy. Usually I die a few times on the very first Big Daddy simply because you don't have a plethora of ammo and guns. Now I have access to pretty much. There's only one more gun left in the game that we haven't had access to, and we won't get that gun until Fort Frolic, but it won't help you against the Big Daddies. I mean, it's a gun. It'll do damage, I'm sure, if you like shoot it in the head or in the tank or something. But I mean, if you want serious damage to the Big Daddy, your best bet is armor-piercing rounds and the grenade launcher. But I've been using the machine gun a lot, so that's the reason why I decided to use to upgrade the machine gun. Because eventually, I think I think I'm full on armor-piercing rounds for the machine gun. And I do like to use that against the Big Daddies, because it does help. I mean, it's better than the pistol. Pistol is usually the last thing that I upgrade. I upgrade all the other weapons before I even touch the pistol, because the pistol is kind of like, you know, a pistol it becomes obsolete. You know, it's kind of like Resident Evil. You roll with the pistol for a while, but after a while, it's just like, we're just gonna put this away, because you go against Haunters and Mr. X, and you don't need it. But I decided to destroy that first aid, that health station, because it's a free first aid kit that I don't have to buy. I mean, it really wasn't an issue because I'm pretty much full, and Houdini Splicer is chasing me, literally. Like he chases me throughout this whole thing, jerk. And I have to be careful because there's a bomb right there, and then. I know it was a Big Daddy. They're respawning, so I don't know what I was about to say. I lost my train of thought. But I am approaching the end of this video, and my turret got someone. I hope it was that Houdini Splicer. I got to be careful because even though it's friendly, it's mine. Even though it's friendly, the grenades still hurt me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm going to end the video by buying some more film for my camera. And if you'd like to see more Let's Plays or weekend walkthroughs from the channel, be sure to click on the links in the description below. But until then, you guys take care and have an awesome day.